Well, watch out, this is
Smokey. Tony Curtis representing.
CAYBUZZ.NET.
CAYBUZZ.NET.
Watch out, man. Don't go nowhere, so keep it locked. Mad.
CAYBUZZ.NET.
Head keep a one part, never left the party. Keep a one part, pull up on a yen kickstand park. If you feel like you're sicker than cables talk, sure. Head keep a one part, never left the party. Keep a one part, pull up on a yen kickstand park. If you feel like you're sicker than cables talk, diva never left it. The party yard is special. We left the whole place smoky.
Welcome to K-Buzz, home of the entertainment buzz in the Cayman Islands. I'm your host, Ziva Essence, and I'm here with your co-host, DJ Ziva, who's going to be telling us the sponsors for this week. DJ Ziva, come on. She's trying to shy away from it, but I won't allow it. Yes, man, she's here. Wake them up.
Okay. All right, I want to say welcome to another podcast. And of course, it is Cayman's first podcast. And we are broadcasting live from the Well It's Cool Spot studios. We are on the 345. I'm talking about Little Cayman, Cayman Brac, and Grand Cayman as well. Our sponsors for tonight's show are Well It's Cool Spot, Shot Video, and Shot Video Productions. We want to talk about the week. And that was.
How was your weekend?
For me, it was okay.
Your voice missing, so it sounds like you had a good time.
I don't know. There's this bug that's being at me for
Ronald bug. You want some bacon? What you need? You need to get her some, guys.
Some Terraflu is good enough.
All right.
Warm, but yeah, working on that. But as for me, the weekend was okay. Yeah. I didn't do much this weekend. There wasn't much happening this weekend. Yeah, it was more like a slow one here on the 345.
Yeah, I think it was the Cayman food. The food. What's it called? With the food.
Yeah.
The festival. Yeah.
I think that with the Cayman Food Festival.
Yep, there was that.
Black-eyed peas sort of thing. And of course, the little soca events here and there popping up and all of that.
The soca events are interesting. It's not, but yeah, we need to get one of the promoters on that. Maybe them can Vigo if we go on the soca scene.
So true. So it was pretty much, apart from the food festival, it was pretty much a quiet weekend here on the 345. Not much to talk about. There is, however, this event that's going to be kept in the Brac. It's always kept in the Brac. I think I'm going to go this year.
Really? Which one?
I'm not certain of the name of it. Usually they have like 2 nights of events. One is an all-white event. Every year they have an all-white event.
Okay, what's the date?
I'm really working on that one. I need to go to that one. This weekend, I think there's probably just one major dancehall event going on, which is tomorrow. And of course, that's Fire Ass's birthday celebration, the rebirth of R&S Place. That's tomorrow. Yeah, it's a cookout and after party. So, guys, breakfast will be ready as early as 6:30, he says. So you can go on over to R&S Place and get your breakfast tomorrow morning. And of course, right through the day, you will have food on sale. So yeah, that's the known event. I know for tomorrow, for this weekend. This weekend is rather quiet.
It's quiet as well.
Yeah.
Well, you normally see the gaps between payday and a month, and because we know it go. So we normally have a few weekends where it's a little slow, and then it picks up back again. So that's understandable.
Right.
Okay. As for myself, I pretty much rested. As they said that wicked people wouldn't get any rest, but I found some, and I indulged. So I was resting. And then as for this week got very interesting, just juggling work and the everyday life and stuff. So that's that. So I'm glad to be here this week. Let's see what this weekend has in store.
Yeah.
All right. So
have you seen the images coming from Dubai?
No.
Dubai
Miss.
Dubai is being flooded out terribly. But I personally believe that if you take what is God's to make your own, then it's going to be taken back its course. They say
all the little pretty fans.
They say it's a flood, but to me, it looks as if the sea is somewhat taking back its course. You know what I mean? So Dubai is literally underwater right now. I pray they're safe and
Wow.
that God extends some mercy on them.
I mean, globally, there's a lot of different countries going through a lot of different turmoils, whether it be natural disaster or man-made turmoil.
Dubai is basically man-made.
As I said, whether it be natural disaster or man-made, there's always some interruption going on. And right now, it seems to be at an all-time high. I think Mercury's in the microwave or the retrograde or somewhere about the place, but it's odd times.
See, when you tend to play with the nature, you're not God, you tend to play God, because they have been doing some cloud seedings and all of that, trying to be God, trying to do them stuff.
I don't like that for us as a people. We have some technology and time and effort that we can actually use, and resources and real world issues that we can use to solve, and we focus on the wrong things sometimes.
Yeah.
But these things help us to kind of refocus. Sometimes the bad situations, they kind of create the opportunity for new growth and rebirth. So it's all about how they handle change, I suppose.
Right. Pretty much.
I guess. What else we miss? I hope we never miss nothing crazy.
Well, that's our little recap for last weekend and the weekend that's coming. So going out tomorrow, going over to RNS Place, the rebirth of RNS Place.
Hopefully it's finished now. I should think so.
It's looking better. They're still under a little bit of construction. It's looking better, but
she did not sell that.
Okay, it's the place to be.
All
right. So that's our forecast, and that's our wrap.
All right. So, I mean, we've had him in suspense for quite some time now. He's just been sitting here listening to us go back and forth with this big smile on his face, because in studio today, our guest is none other than...
We don't want to let out it like that.
Yes, all right.
No.
See?
That's
why she have to bring the little host feature, and that's why she have to bring the little stage.
We're going to hold him in a suspense a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer.
Just a little bit longer.
All right.
Don't tell
me. We've had persons on this podcast from BT, and I'm talking about Buzztown.
Yes, they've repped Buzztown.
It's the first time we're going to be interviewing someone who is from GT. And I'm talking about Georgetown. And in Georgetown, they don't play around.
That's what he said. He said they don't play.
That's his words.
He said they don't play.
So the first time ever on the CAYBUZZ, we're going to be giving you a GT native, as we put it, right?
Very local.
Very local from Georgetown.
Legacy.
He goes by the name of Jeff Seymour.
Ooh. That's a real Georgetown name.
That's a real Georgetown.
You gotta be from Georgetown or Cayman to know that Seymour George Chicken. You gotta know. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
We call him Jeff Seymour.
Yes.
But you know him as Big J. Big J. Welcome to CAYBUZZ.
CAYBUZZ, what I want. It's Big J telling you, say, we're from Georgetown and we don't play.
That's exactly what they said. That's what I said. That's what he said. So I exactly know exactly what he meant. How does it feel to be on CAYBUZZ for the very first time, Big J?
Feels good. This is a great feeling. In a long time and I've really been in the spotlight. So feel like a child with a new toy, actually.
Ooh.
Oh,
that must feel exciting.
A very good feeling.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so Big J, Jeff Seymour. Before we get to Big J, I want to talk to you about Jeff Seymour. You're from Georgetown. Talk to me about what was life like for you growing up in Georgetown.
Well, I grew up in a place in Georgetown called Scranton.
Ooh.
Scranton, yeah.
Okay.
And it was really, good growing up in Scranton. Every Sunday, we used to go to a place called Niggas Bat Pan on Hawkside Bay.
Oh, yeah. And the names of these places, right, are so funny.
Scranton.
And geographically, where they are, no?
Yeah.
It's
funny. And then the Niggas Bat Pan?
Niggas Bat Pan, it's out on the waterfront where they got a little key where it has the pirates landing.
Yeah.
That's Niggas Bat Pan.
In Hawkside Bay.
Hawkside Bay.
Who was naming these places back then?
Well, it got the name because it was a place where all of the Georgetown Central people used to go and swim and You never see no other color besides, dark skinned people. Wasn't no other white, nothing. Just-
Okay. Okay. All right. So that was your little area there in Georgetown. That
Yeah,
was the area
so-
that we would go to.
It just got branded niggas bought pan.
I am not that. Was that a thing back then? Because now you mentioned it. Was that a thing back then? Nick colors the
Every Sunday we used to go there,
yeah.
like,
Every Sunday religiously.
yeah, religiously. We don't miss mango season. We would carry 5 buckets of mango, throw them in the sea, and everybody just jump overboard and grab up the mangoes, and we swim and eat mango, and yeah.
Wow. Simple traditions like those we don't have anymore.
Yeah, we're actually getting ready to have a event out there shortly. I think it's May the 6th.
May the 6th?
Yeah, we it's called Hawks Bay Day. My MP, Mr. Kenneth Bryan, is the man spearheading that,
I think that would be nice. That would be
Yeah.
that way you could come and experience what that environment, that culture is.
Yeah, when we did it last year, we got a big turnout, man. We couldn't hold the people on the dock. We were riding off on bicycle. The minister ride off in the sea and created a big scene. And, yeah, man.
I love that. That is the first time we've actually heard of the Cayman culture really being experienced like that, and that's amazing.
Yeah, man.
Okay, May 6th, we look out for that.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, so you were telling me about your humble beings now in Georgetown. So your Sunday rituals. Talk to me about schooling. Who did you grow up with? Was it a mommy
grew up-
or grandmother?
I grew up with my grandmother.
Talk to me about that.
Grew up with my granny. Actually, every Sunday we had to go to church before we go to niggas' bar, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Grew up in Truth for Youth School, right on Walker's Road, Gorin Avenue. We used to walk to school, get chased by dogs sometime.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, man. And it was just all excitement growing up as a kid in Central Georgetown was great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have no complaints. Back then, I had to worry about nobody doing nothing or people stealing nothing from you. It was good, great days. I got a lot of good memories in Georgetown Central.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Where did you go to school?
Truth for Youth School.
Shoot for youth school. That one's not around anymore.
That's what.
It's still around, but
It
they
is?
cut down. They used to go from kindergarten to 12th grade, but it don't go up to no more than 6th grade now, I think.
Oh, where is that one? I feel very
Church of God Universal.
Oh,
Church of God on one side, and then Truth for Youth School on the next side.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you had to go to church, and then the school was very much incorporated with the church. So church and religion was a very
Yeah.
much a thing back then. I
Yeah.
want to make sure.
Every
Is that
morning
right?
before school start,
Mm-hmm.
you had to pray.
Yes.
When we getting out for lunch,
Yeah.
you had to pray again.
Yeah,
when
school
you're
was like that for us too.
When you're going home, you
have to pray.
And
Oh.
I know Truth for Youth School instilled that into us. Prayer.
Mm.
Yeah.
I wonder at what point they removed the prayer from schools. Anyhow,
I'm not sure, but it need to get back in there.
I think so too.
Okay, so we have touched on your schooling and all of that, but how did Big J come about? I want to talk about Big J.
Okay.
First, before we even talk about Big J in depth, who gave you that name, Big J?
Yeah.
A friend of mine named Bragadan. He's an artist.
Bragadan.
He's an artist from Jamaica, from Old Harbor.
Yeah.
He was doing some work at a friend's house, and he called me. He said, "Big J, come check me by Mr. T house and help me cut the lawn now." And I went and helped him push the lawnmower and stuff, and started, doing some freestyling and stuff. And he said, "Big J, say you would look good on a stage, man."
Yes.
No, I say Big J, he said, "Jeffrey, you would look good on the stage, I said, "Look good on the stage doing what?" So, hear how good you sound,
You
man.
can do it what?
Hear how good you sound. I said, "Well, if you think I can do that, try it." And they had a Warrior King show coming up, and he put me on the show, and me and him met And trust me, smashed the stage wicked. And from that, he started calling me Big J. Now how the name stuck on me, Big J.
Where was this Warrior King show?
Yeah, where was it?
Lion Center.
So from them time.
From them time.
We want to take the time and shout out Bragadan.
Bragadan anyway, they stand up or sit down.
All right, so that's your first performance.
First performance.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. Talk to me about Cuba, because you mash up Cuba, you turn over Cuba, and yes,
Yeah.
That was an experience that I can never forget.
unforgettable.
Yeah, I had my own room. You know, as an artist,
Yeah.
it was something that great. When I heard that I had to perform after Luciano, I got frightened and I was like, boy, I come along with the flop.
No, sir. Could never.
See,
You were on
Could
nerves,
never.
right?
my Cayman people can kill me now because in no way in the world that people can stand up and listen to local artists after Lucy. And
So you thought.
I took what saved me because I know how to speak Spanish. And when I started interacting with the
plus.
people now and I tell them, say, you know, I feel like a king to be in Cuba in Spanish.
Ooh.
I
Tell
see.
me again. Reach your Latin audience.
Yo siento como un rey para estar en Cuba
Ay.
cantando para la gente.
I don't
And
even know what you
feel
said.
Good to be in Cuba singing for the people you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I tell you, man, when I started out singing, like they had know my music and all, I was like, wow.
And you're singing in Spanish or you're singing
No,
you're
English.
singing in English and they're singing like the new music to show you how far the music had reached at
Yeah.
that time. What
Yeah.
year was this? Just give me like a visual, like at this time, how old were you? What year was this like? Well, you was this young Big J thinking.
Yeah, I don't remember what year, but I would say that was probably 15 years ago.
Wee. That was a minute.
And that show actually caused me to go back Cuba again because they had put me on another show in Cuba the following year, you know. But how I got on that show, they had a song competition in Cayman. I was selected. And I won to go to represent Cayman in Cuba. And that's how I got on that show. And I
That
did
show was called what? The Cuba Disco.
Cuba Disco.
That's it.
Yeah, the Cuba
That's
Disco.
it.
Okay.
So I went 2 years to the Cuba Disco to represent Cayman. And all 2 years was great.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good to know that from back then, Cayman was interested in investing in the artists and having these events that, you know, could propel them to another country to showcase their artistry. That's amazing.
Yeah, man.
That's good. And I feel very honored to be sitting with a 2-time winner, of course. Welcome. All right, Diva got you.
Okay, so I have seen that you have done some really good collaborations. Of course, one was done with Phantom. What was it? Phantom Moja.
Phantom Moja.
Phantom Moja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that. How did that happen?
Yeah,
I
that
take it that
comes
Bragadan
to
again.
No,
All
I
right, talk to me about that one.
I met Phantom Moja in Jamaica from being a friend of Cleveland Scott, Home Run Production. Very good guy. Introduced me to Phantom, and me and Phantom became very close. And I did a show with Phantom in Cayman, and you know the connection was real.
Yes.
Yeah, and then I went to Jamaica. I went with the song. And then Phantom came up with his punchline, and it came out to be a great song. And short video, them did the production of the video.
Short video.
Hey, yeah. Oh, of
Oh, wow.
course. Legends in the building.
I'm telling you.
But we had fun shooting our video in Jamaica. Went to a place called Castleton Gardens, Casha Park.
Beautiful.
Talking
Beautiful
about
scenery.
Park.
Yeah, man, we did a lot of work in Jamaica, and trust me, I had a great time working with short video and them doing the video.
Yes.
All right. Talk to me about some of your songs. I see you have Youths Crying Out.
Youths them crying out.
Yes.
Talk to us about that one.
I got a lot. I actually forgot some of my songs.
That's how long. That is a legendary.
Alright.
Yes,
Youth them
indeed.
crying out.
Yeah.
Bonner Babylon.
Hey, start no fire with your cables.
They want to legalize the lottery. Oh man.
Whoa,
And then-
legalize the
yeah,
lottery,
and then
that's
there
a
is
real
one-
Cayman issue.
And there's one that he did warning
Gun-
persons about
gun
their
boy.
sexual
That
protect
was,
yourself, AIDS
hold
will
on.
kill you and all that.
that was the song that I win the AIDS competition. I forget all of the
That's about that song. That a song I
We
want to
need
hear
to
about
get
the
into
song.
that,
Yeah.
yes.
And that makes sense. Tell us about that song.
It
What
was
the-
a World AIDS Day competition.
Okay.
And they say, Big J, it only 3 days left to register to get your song in the competition.
Okay.
And I say, well, all right, I can do this.
Yeah.
Saturday, there's a guy named Grante. He's a 7-day Adventist, so he wouldn't work on Saturday.
Right.
He said, Big J, you have to check me tonight or tomorrow. I said, well, all right. I come in tomorrow, and I went Sunday, and he did the rhythm, and we recorded a song. And Monday, first thing, I was at Radio Cayman putting my song in the competition, and my song was selected.
Yes.
Wow.
AIDS will kill.
It will. It sure will.
AIDS will kill. I want to say, I didn't remember the damn song. but
Listen to me now. We're going to pull your memory tonight.
Listen,
Don't worry about
even
it.
if you don't remember
Yes.
it, I'm telling you, our production team has it locked. So
Yeah,
right
he
now,
is going
as
to
we
insert
speak,
it.
It's going to be inserted.
It's fine.
So y'all just listen to AIDS will kill
Yes.
right now.
It's a very valuable message in today's society.
Very much so.
Still.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good. But all right, so we're talking about your musical career. In the time when you were really pumping your music, it would have been what, a CD? Have you ever made any compilation of your songs and
Yeah,
titled? Talk to me about that.
I did a album called Lyrics from the Heart.
Lyrics from the Heart.
Yeah.
Okay. What inspired the name for that album?
Sounds beautiful.
Because everything that I was singing about was actually real life happenings. What was in nothing fake. Everything came from the heart,
Okay.
and everything was the truth.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I call it Lyrics from the Heart.
How did that album do for you?
Yeah.
Album did great. It did okay. I sold a few copies and made a couple of bucks off of it, but I honestly, I didn't even did it with the intention of making anything. I just wanted to get some messages out there
Right.
that the people can listen to, you know.
All right. I have a question to ask you. It might come off strong to some persons, but I'm going to ask regardless.
Not bad.
Do you feel that the Cayman Islands, that they have done enough for you and your musical career?
No,
Can you
Strong, strong.
no.
Oh, would you like to elaborate on why or how so?
Me elaborate
Yeah.
then. Okay. I think that the music industry is a big industry, and I don't know why the Cayman government not taking up the musicians them and promoting them to try and get the music, what they call it in Jamaica, big then.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Everybody,
deal.
since what do you call this thing that we had, the pandemic or whatever, the only
Yes.
industry that didn't feel it was the music industry.
Which is right.
Talk truth.
Everybody is still making money in Jamaica off of music, right?
Sure.
And you know, they find money to build roads and build big buildings and whatnot, and
What kind of trash, man?
all kind of stuff they invest in money into, and
The
they
legacy fails.
Legacy.
never invest into the musicians and try and put somebody on the map.
Right.
You know, when you hear about music or the Cayman, the first person comes to the forefront is Barefoot Man. You know,
So sad. Yes, but you're actually right.
he's the only man in Cayman that made big money off of music. Nobody else didn't.
And you have so many talented ones
You
as
do.
yourself.
You
Yeah.
know.
Because it is indeed a pleasure for me to sit here to have this interview with you. And it is sad to say that the Cayman Islands, I mean, they have so much talent.
So much. It's on
But why is it that everything is here? The resources, it's here. Cayman has money, and you have your talents. So, I mean, highlight your talents, push them, give them the drive they need. You talk about pumping tourism. They can be a part of that as well, because persons are coming. Cayman is very small, and persons come here to see the hell rocks.
Don't-
Persons come here to see the beaches. Give them what the soil has provided.
Exactly.
Jamaica, take a page from Jamaica's book. Liquor but Talawa, poor but proud.
Yeah.
And Cayman ain't poor. So we're asking you, persons such as Big J, give him his roses. You understand? We
Right.
need to look into that. But your greatest acceptance, where have you gone where you have felt the love for what
Yeah.
you're doing? Where is that
In
place?
Cayman, where you feel the people receive.
In
Or
Cayman.
maybe, yeah, in Cayman first and anywhere else outside.
Okay, well, every show that I performed on in Cayman, I was well accepted.
Okay.
So I never had a problem going on a stage in Cayman and putting my music there and making the people jump and prance. I always was, getting a big forward.
Okay.
But when I was, traveling to Jamaica promoting my album and doing my thing in Jamaica, I was more accepted in Jamaica. I never had nobody in Cayman call me no big artist yet. And when I go to Jamaica, when I go around,
Why y'all sleeping on Big J?
when I go by the dub plate studio to go link Phantom and them in Jamaica, the big artists are come.
Yes.
Big artists.
The energy, you feel it, so you get,
You understand?
Yeah.
In Cayman,
Cha. Oh, that Big J. Around Hogstay Bay. Here I am.
if you were to be given the opportunity now to do a collaboration, who would you do that collaboration with?
One Tequila.
But
And go straight to the core.
Listen,
Nummies.
we need this.
That can't happen.
We need this right now
That can't happen.
to reach to Mr. Rodney Price,
That's
and we know it will reach his ears. Mr. Rodney Price,
Yeah.
it would be great if you could do a collab with Big J out of the 345. Trust me, original. All right. So, talk to me. I know you've performed in Cuba and you've been in Jamaica, but where else outside of Cayman?
Jamaica. I think it was James Bond Beach.
That's a big venue.
Yeah, they had a
Big venue.
big event, very big event with Phantom them, and went on the stage and this guy named Nafe. I never forget it.
MC
Never
Nafe.
MC Nafe.
Which event is this, right? I was supposed to say, wait a minute. This is like one of them big fest there.
It was a big show. I can't
a
remember.
splash.
They usually do it every year. It
think
was an
it was-
annual event.
I think it
Yeah.
was Ricky Trooper birthday bash. Ricky
Alright.
Trooper birthday bash.
Okay.
And I went and nobody don't know me. And I went on the stage and the people now really give me no big forward, and then this MC named Nafe. He decide now that he gonna disrespect me on the stage now and start, making a mockery out of me.
Ooh.
Look how he belly it big and this and that. And I say, but
No, you lying.
no man, I traveled 300 miles to come to Jamaica to make a man haul me.
Style me? No, sir.
And I take the mic from him and I say, Nuffy is a fussy, go on like him a done and him. And
I know nobody. Remember,
Hey,
stepped enough right away.
hey,
Right.
I crush him like a tin in front of the big crowd. That was the biggest forward I get in my life.
You.
When I call it late, I laid enough for the rest that night, man.
Hey, one time.
The next day when I went Exodus, as I get out of the car, need to catch and say, Big J, oh no, the people them a laugh after nothing, boy. I say, well, the man would try and style me, so I just had to put it on him. And
Yeah, gotta show him that GT don't play, right?
yeah, man. Yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
Well,
But music took me to a few places. Then I went to another place, and I think I can't remember exactly what the area name was. Oh, off Whitehall, Buju Banton had a little function and invite Fanton and them, and we went, you know.
yeah.
And trust me, I got a acceptance that was great. And I say, I really made for this music industry, man. But like I said, nothing done before the time,
That's true. That's true. So you've told us where the music has taken you, but where do you want it to take you going in the future? Like, where would you like it to go? Where's one of the places you'd want to visit to do a show? Like, yeah, most people say Africa, but where is that place for you?
Honestly,
Yeah.
anywhere the music more carry me,
Yeah.
just make it carry me. I'm not going to no special place.
Anywhere.
I would go anywhere and sing.
All right.
Anywhere. I'm not going to no special place that I want to say, yeah, I want to go there. I want to go everywhere then.
All right. All right. We'll take that answer. All right.
So Big J, outside of music, what does Big J? What is it that you do? And tell me a little bit about Big J. I know he's a lyricist. I know he's an icon. He's a legend. But
Yes.
when you're not doing music, what is it that you do? And who is Big J?
Well, Big J, well, let me say, was a heavy equipment operator. I know how to drive truck, backhoe, excavator. I can operate any piece of equipment. But of course, for the last year, I've been having some technical difficulties. The system need tuning up. I went blind in October, gone, and I just trying to get myself back in order. I don't know how long it'll take, but one of my eyes, my right eye is completely blind, and the left eye is seeing like 10%. But I still thankful for life.
Wow.
This soul sickness thing has taught me
Yes.
how to love myself.
Yes.
So right now, I'm going through some serious struggles, but I'm still thankful for life.
And the music.
Yeah, and right now, I got so much music piled up my head that when I get back in the studio, I might do 3 albums back to back.
And you will. And you will.
And you will.
I just had one question. How's the transition been for you with your recent illness? Finding that out, because that has to be something. And you're here. You're very strong. I would not have known that.
Not good because when I go out and like when I came here, like I was like, who this is? And the man like, oh, you mean Big J? Who this is? This Frost. I like, well, Frost, if you do talk to me, I not gonna know who he is because everything clouded to me. I can't see her. He didn't even know.
Yeah, I was like, probably most people don't know us yet, BJ.
I don't come out of my house like that because when people see me like trying to figure out who they, they're like, oh, Big J looking at me like that for?
Oh, God.
But I just trying to figure out who he is.
Yeah, so it's readjusting to life pretty much. Well, I can tell you, since we're sharing secrets, chemo brain affects me sometimes, and sometimes I don't remember who people are. So they're like, oh, Sham, and I don't remember them immediately. So it comes with it. And I can tell you, you have a lot of strength on you, Big J.
It is sad.
Yeah, but you're strong.
It is sad to know that we have such legends of the soil going through issues as this.
Yeah.
And where are the persons who are supposed to be in his corner? Where is the government this gentleman has gone to represent the country and its sister countries, and now he's in a position where I'm pretty sure even if someone would have gone over to him to say, Mr. Seymour, I am so-and-so from the so-and-so,
Yeah.
and we're here just to sit and talk with you.
Yeah.
Let us know what you're going through so
What
that
do you
we
need?
can, but we can try to see how best we can make you comfortable or
Yeah.
offer whatever help we can to you. Instead of him going out, persons not knowing that he's visually challenged and feeling as though he's passing them. You know what I mean? It somewhat hurts the heart because as a man, men normally don't like to tell people about their illnesses.
Boys won't. No.
No.
No, they won't.
So it breaks my heart to know that such a legend, a living legend, is here and you know, such little is being done. But stay strong because you are strong.
I'm strong about it.
what gets to me is like the people like wait till when you die before they come and give you
Yep.
glory.
That is why I
Exactly.
said earlier on
That's
that
the
they
problem
need
that
to
we're
give you
having.
your flowers.
That's what they're having. So they're going, wait now until you pass. Now, oh, Big J was a great legend for
Something-
Cayman, and that's
something
unfair.
something just came to me, right?
What's that?
Since I've been going through this sickness, right?
Yes.
I got some plans that I want to carry through.
And you will.
Health is wealth.
Help is
Everybody
well.
chasing now money, and they not worrying about themselves.
Yes, sir.
So don't follow me and wait till when you back up in a,
Yeah.
dead end before you try and
Yeah.
get yourself
Before you
in
adjust
order.
the situation, yeah.
And Cayman is in trouble.
I say it all the time.
All of the leaders, just look at it. All of the leaders of our country who not obese
Let me
got some problem going on, So the leaders not setting no example. The school, they're not teaching the people about the right way of living. You are what you eat. I was 340 pounds, and right now I'm down to 280.
Congrats.
And I took myself off of insulin yesterday. I went for a checkup and I told the doctor, Dr. Price, I got 2 months that I not took no insulin. She said, Mr. Seymour, you joking? I said, I'm serious as a judge. She said, well, whatever you're doing, you keep doing it because you're doing good.
Yes.
She said, I can see in your face that, you lost a lot of weight. But I would like to say to people, look after yourself because your health is your wealth. Stop chasing down the worldly things and forgetting about yourself.
Yes.
Thank
Take
you
care
so
of
much.
yourself.
Thank you so
That
very
is
much.
the buzz encouragement of the
Thank
week.
you.
Last thing before we go, anything upcoming, any new music, any shows, albums? Tell me something.
Yeah,
something
man,
for me.
I got a lot of stuff that I working on.
Okay.
I just waiting on my engineer.
Engineer.
He's a great engineer and he got sick as well and he trying to, come back right now. He even forgot how to play the keyboard. And
Jeez.
he called me last night. He said, Big J,
Yeah.
I'm coming back, I working on one ballad right now. I got send it and make you listen to it. And I say, well, as you finish,
Yeah.
you send it to me and I got try get a ride, come to the studio and we got work on it. So new music is coming.
All right.
As
not
long as
before
I
it's
got
time.
breath in my body, I am going to sing.
And of course, we can find your music on YouTube. Where else can we get your music?
Somebody told me that they seen my songs on
Spotify.
Spotify and Lime something.
Okay. So there,
Management
so
team.
there you have it. you can find him on Spotify and on YouTube. Now, if I want to book you to perform, what's
Yes.
what's the contact for your booking agency, your
do I
management?
find-
How do we get in contact
Call
with the
your
Big
number.
J?
From you find short video, you find me.
That's it.
Oh,
That's it.
wow.
Enough said. Enough
There you
said.
have it. If you, for bookings and all of that, you just need to link Short Video
Yeah,
and Short Video Productions.
I actually think that I got a new manager now. Short video is my manager from now on.
Official stamp of approval.
Yeah, man.
There you have it.
Not less. I
There
think
you
we
have
like
it.
My first music video was done by Short Video and Larry Lexa. So,
Yeah. It's only right.
It's only
Yeah,
fitting.
yeah.
I think so.
All right.
All
So
right.
on that note, Big J, we're going to ask you to take us out with a banger, something.
A song of your choice.
You have so many. Just give us one.
Yeah. choose
Okay.
one. Or a
Tell me what to do to ease the pain. Yeah. Please help me now. I want to ease the pain. Hey. You never know what you got till you lose it, like having a bomb. Trying to defuse it, never miss the water till the well run dry. Can someone wipe the tears from my eye? Look how much years that girl tell me lie. I wish I had wings that I could fly. Girl, I'm gonna miss that sweet coconut pie. Not everything glitter is really gold. Look how much years gone down the hole. She used to put cereals in my bowl. She used to wrap me up when I was cold. Me can't believe that she broke my soul. Them your pain will turn you old. You old now. CAYBUZZ, big up yourself.
Oh, thank you.
Girl, I wanna tell you that I love you, but I can't. Yo,
manager you want, manager you get. Manager you want, manager you get.
short video. Make sure you save this because it's something that I train,
All right.
All right. It's not gonna be too long, but I gotta try it.
That's all right. We will wait.
I want to tell you that I love you, girl, but I really, really can't. I gotta learn to love myself first. But I really, really can't.
This is
I gotta learn to love myself
building a track. This is what you call the hot seats. With a rhythm.
I want to tell you that I love you,
Hey.
but I really, really can't. I gotta learn to love myself first,
Self-love.
and then I'll teach you how to dance. Girl,
Love you.
shut it up.
But I really, really can't.
And I really do.
Yo,
I don't wanna love
that is start of a song, right? So
You have to finish that song for us.
No, I gotta finish it.
That sounds too good.
It's not gonna be tonight, but I gotta finish it.
I believe you.
That's the start of a new song. CAYBUZZ, tell me what to do to ease the pain. Play good music and soothe your brain.
Right.
It's Big J telling you, say, we representing for CAYBUZZ all the way.
I'm supposed to say that too? Get away.
And that's a wrap.
This is Big J telling you, say, it was a pleasure to be on CAYBUZZ.
And you're here, of course, with Ziva and Diva.
Hey, listen.
We are here, Big J,
In a
and he's
scene.
telling you, say, CAYBUZZ all the way.
And when it comes to GT, we don't play.
And when it comes to GT, we don't play. Thank you so much.